The SRS-5, this personal protection ensemble, is the world's most advanced system of its kind, and it has at least 5 different personal protection applications. While the SRS-5 evolved from the same engineering principles as the Med-Eng EOD-7B suit, the SRS-5 should not be used as a bomb disposal suit and helmet system. Please contact Med-Eng to determine the proper use of the SRS-5, whether employed in the role of EOD-IEDD or mine clearance demining. The SRS-5 ensemble comprises 2 main components, the suit and the helmet. We also highly recommend the optional BCS-3 body cooling system to reduce the risk of heat stress. The SRS-5 suit. The suit is available in 4 different sizes, and to achieve the greatest degree of protection, it is important to wear the most appropriate size. Please consult the size chart in the manual for details. When the bag is unzipped and opened flat, it can be used as a work surface. The first component to be donned are the trousers. Notice how the trousers are snug, not tight. This principle is very important for all Med-Eng components. Now we will examine the dressing steps in greater detail. First, the Velcro around the lower leg should be loosened. The pant leg is then joined by the assistant, who is kneeling in front. Do both legs this way, then turn to the back. Run the zipper up the leg and do up the snaps in one of the 2 snap adjustment positions. The Velcro closures on the back leg may now be adjusted for correct fit. The Velcro on the shoulder straps must be fastened so that they line up straight after the back protector is aligned with the suit collar. Loosen the front of the straps, pull away the bottom of the back protector from the waistband, and move it up and down accordingly. Then refasten the waistband and make minor adjustments. Finally, hook up the cooling pump to its cords. When you are finished, make sure to adjust the trousers in order that they line up to be very straight and symmetric. If the trousers are not straight, the ballistic inserts will not offer the proper protection. The next component is the Integrated Groin Protector, or IGP. The technician should hold the back protector away from the lower back so that the assistant can properly match up the back Velcro. The orange patch should go to the rear of the body. The IGP is put on quickly and easily. Notice how the 2 front waist straps line up. If your IGP has a continuous strip of Velcro across the front waist straps, you will need to put your hands in between them as your assistant matches up the 2 straps. Newer generations have this design built into the webbing system. The next item is the helmet. For hygienic reasons, always wear the fire retardant and safety balaclavas that came with the helmet or cooling system. Each technician should be issued their own balaclava. The technician here is using a long size basic visor, although the procedure is the same for the enhanced long or short and the biochemical visor. You must use the right visor for the right application. To change visors, loosen the bottom knobs, unscrew and remove both of the top knobs. Pull the visor up and remove the visor. Pull the new visor apart at the upper corners, fit it over the upper hubs, and tighten all knobs. To avoid scratches and fingerprints, always handle the visor by the edges. Then, close the visor. Make sure the chin and neck straps are loose, and use your thumbs to pull the helmet sides out. Then roll the helmet onto the head. Be sure to tighten both the nape and chin straps. For comfort, leave the visor up until the jacket is on. The assistant holds the jacket by the inside of the shoulders, but not the collar. Picking the suit up by the collar will eventually result in ripping the collar. Notice how the technician supports the jacket at the groin plate. This is very important for a proper fit. The jacket should be snug, but not tight, with the chest and groin plate centered on the body. Watch the key dressing elements. The technician holds the weight of the jacket by lifting the groin plate. The assistant matches the yellow patches and then the red patches. Make sure they line up straight and are patted down well. Next, connect the patch cord to the back of the helmet. Then connect the helmet blower to the helmet. You should feel it snap into place when properly connected. Connect the patch cord to the power supply. To make sure the power is working properly, turn on the blower and listen for the fan. If you do not hear the fan, check your connections. There are no on-off buttons, only a control to vary the airflow. Note, fasten the inner collar. The last step is adjusting the visor. Pull the visor down and lock into place. Leave the collar undone until the visor is securely locked in the down position. Finally, close the outer collar and adjust both sides. You can use a soft cloth to avoid fingerprints on the visor, and the manual gives visor cleaning instructions. Always handle the visor on outer edges. The technician may reduce the collar height by adjusting the Velcro fastener on the collar to increase the technician's field of view looking down. After attaching the jacket, the technician can raise and lower the groin plate to kneel or squat with less restriction. The suit should fit snugly, be centered properly, and allow the technician to remain mobile. The SRS-5 is able to give the protection and mobility required for many applications grouped into two categories: EOD/IEDD responses and mine clearance operations. Please note that the following scenes are for demonstration only, and the approach procedures shown are not necessarily recommended. The first application is in response to a blast protection in a chemical-biological IEDD threat, where in this case, the ChemBio visor is and must be used. Please note the use of a self-contained breathing apparatus or respirator, boots, gloves, and a protective ChemBio undergarment. Each of these components should be approved for use in ChemBio responses. Here, the technician is able to approach the IED without physical constraint. It is important to note that the SRS-5 in itself is not a ChemBio suit. The SRS-5 provides protection against the ChemBio blast threats and spray threats. The accessories listed are absolutely necessary to provide protection from both vapor and respiratory threats. The IEDD response technician may also have to look for a device for a long period of time, or in areas that cannot be easily searched. For example, the technician may be required to use the Med-Eng search mirror to look under a car, or inside a container that could intensify the blast if the device were to detonate. In both cases, the use of a search mirror is highly recommended because it decreases the technician's exposure. The SRS-5 can also be used by support technicians or number 2 personnel during EOD/IEDD missions. In this scenario, we see the technician using a Med-Eng shield. Note how the technician is able to pick up the shield and then advance without difficulty. The SRS-5 can also be used by dog handlers searching for explosives, both indoors and outdoors. In this scene, the team is inside a warehouse in search of explosives. Notice how the dog is very much at ease with the handler in the SRS-5, with the visor down and the blower operating. The team is also able to operate outdoors without any difficulty. Once again, the dog does not show any signs of being uncomfortable. The suit is also ideal for military mine reconnaissance or mine clearance operations because of its balanced protection against both overpressure or blast and fragmentation from anti-personnel mines and mobility. The operator is able to conduct a mine detection operation without any limitation by the SRS-5. In fact, it has been designed to fit typical grips and has a strip which can counterbalance the weight of the mine detector. The helmet can accommodate the earpiece connected to the mine detector. Prodding plays an important role in mine clearance, and the SRS-5 is able to offer the operator a very high degree of protection and confidence in this situation. Again, we see the operator performing the task without any difficulty. Although the SRS-5 provides optimal protection against the threats of blast in these situations, The system is a compromise between protection and comfort. IEDD and mine clearance are high-risk operations, and the SRS-5 is designed to minimize these risks. However, injury and death can still result. There are two methods of undressing: a quick-release method for emergencies and a procedure based on assistance from a technician. The quick-release method. The technician follows sequential procedures in a controlled manner, one step at a time. With practice, an experienced technician should be able to take the entire system off in just seconds. Now we can examine the quick-release procedure in detail. The SRS-5 handles must be gripped with the hands open and facing away from the body. They must be pulled straight out, not to the sides. Then, in a continuous motion, use the right arm to throw the suit off. As it falls, the weight of the jacket disconnects the upper patchcord connection, thereby separating the helmet from the jacket. It is critical that the technician hold their head straight and forward to ensure a clean disconnection from the patch cord. Next, take the helmet off. To take the helmet off easily, loosen the chin strap by pulling it away from the face. Disregard the back neck strap. Use your thumbs to grab the helmet under the ear and pull it out to the sides. Notice how the helmet rolls off the head and the visor remains secured. Next, disconnect the cooling pump. During practice sessions, the pump should be turned off. First, disconnect the cables from the pumping unit before unstrapping the unit from the leg. Second, disconnect the two patches of Velcro from around the leg and set the pump down. The final components to be taken off are the IGP and trousers. Pull the hip and thigh Velcro straps and let the IGP fall down. You do not have to detach the back Velcro. The first step on the trousers is to detach the zippers on the back of the legs. This task requires the greatest amount of care, both in training and in a live situation. Improper and aggressive unzipping is the major cause of damaged equipment. We encourage you to practice repeatedly in slow motion. Detach the snaps at the top of the leg and pull the zipper straight up to detach the zipper. Then, place one hand on either side of the zipper and pull out to the sides. Then, place one hand on either side of the lower leg, just below the knee, and pull out to the sides. It is recommended that you pull from at least two places on the leg. If your zipper jams, do not pull on it aggressively, or it will break. Slow down. Pull the zipper out towards the sides, closer to where it is caught. Lastly, pull on the Velcro side straps to detach the waistband. Tuck your arms through the shoulder straps and walk out of the suit. Remember, you can significantly reduce the risk of damaging the suit by having an assistant help you with undressing. For hygiene and general care, the entire suit except the helmet can be washed, but the following care must be taken. Remove all the ballistic inserts, including the back protector and patch cord, in the jacket, the IGP, and the trousers. Consult your manual for the location of all the components. When you have taken all the inserts out, the suit should be very limp and flexible. Be sure to close all Velcro closures before washing. To dry, simply hang the suit up without their ballistic inserts for 24 hours in a dry place. Heavy-duty hangers are available from Med-Eng. Replace the ballistic inserts and also the back protector and patch cord. To wash the suit, use only a gentle detergent in cold or warm water and a gentle cycle. Never use bleach or solvents on the suit. When packing the suit away, be sure to check for any rips and make any repairs immediately. The SRS-5 Ensemble is designed to be packed away without having to strain the bag zippers. Lay the jacket flat out on its back and make sure the groin protector is in the retracted position. As you go, make sure all Velcro closures are sealed. Fold the sides into their storage position and then tuck in the collar. Fold the arms onto the chest crossing one over the other, and finally, tuck in the back protector tailpiece. Lift the jacket up and into the manual pouch side of the bag. The jacket should fit nicely into the bag if it has been folded properly. Flatten out the IGP and lay it down lengthwise over top of the jacket. To pack the trousers, lay them out flat but with the shins facing up. Tuck both leg zippers in underneath the shins, taking care of the Velcro. Fold the shins under the thighs, and then lift the shins over and onto the upper portion of the pants. Then lift the folded trousers on top of the IGP. The zippers and then the handle snaps should now come together without strain. To transport the components most easily, we recommend using the fold flat cart. It can carry over 120 kilograms or 270 pounds, folds down to transport, and weighs only 5 kilograms or 11 pounds. Using the cart will save time and energy on site. It is absolutely critical that you train on a regular basis and follow the instructions in this video and the user manual, and make it part of the training for future team members. If you have any questions, please contact MedEng. In addition, we invite your suggestions on improving the SRS-5 suit and helmet. We understand it takes time to watch the video, read the manual, and practice on a regular basis. But we believe it's time that could save your life.